Hey guys, so today I'm gonna talk about the steps of fasting. So if you guys haven't watched my channel, 1 year ago I made a video called fasting. You can check that out up here. And so basically in it I said like what fasting was for and when it happened, but I didn't exactly explain how it happened, like the steps of it. So I'm gonna today explain the steps of fasting. So first of all, you wake up in the morning at 4 a.m. to eat the first meal of the day, suhoor. That's the main meal that you eat to obtain energy and not help from passing out the whole entire day. It's just a meal that you eat at the beginning of the day that helps you have energy for the rest of the day. Then after suhoor you sleep because it's literally at 4 a.m. and you don't want to get insomnia. And then so if when you wake up I usually wake up at like 8 a.m. And so I usually from the rest of the day sometimes I go out, but it's not for a long period of time because when you sweat, like it drains fluids from your body, so you need that to stay alive. So that's why I usually stay inside for the longest period of time. I usually just watch YouTube and do whatever. And also I pray. Like the main reason for fasting is like eating wastes time, and so you can like pray for longer and more frequently. And so yeah, I usually pray like 5 times a day, the whole 5 times a day. Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. So yeah, and then after a long day of fasting, well, I'm gonna explain what happens during the daytime. So usually at like 2 p.m. around that is when I start getting a headache from the loss of water, but I usually get through it. And yeah, at like 6 the headache starts getting stronger and stronger, but I usually just control it and just yeah. And then 30 minutes before fasting is when it's the hardest because you literally see all these beautiful foods on your table and you're like, I want to eat those now. It's been like 10 hours. But you can't. You have to wait for another 30 minutes. And those last 30 minutes feels like an entire day. Like, I can't. It's just so hard to get through it. And when you're like buying the food and getting the food ready, that's when your mouth starts watering and you're like, I want to eat that food now. But yeah, and then finally at like 8:30 you finally break your fast. And yeah, you drink a lot of water and you eat a lot of food. And in the morning, one useful tip to fast is that like we usually have like this big gallon of water, so in the morning I can just drink as much as I can from that gallon to have energy during the day. That's basically the steps you need to know to fast. One is in the morning you wake up at 4 a.m. and you have suhoor. Then throughout the day you continue praying and staying inside. Then finally at like 8:30 or at sunset you break your fast and you eat again. And that's basically it for this video. Bye.